Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, I've started to map out a few things. I've got a metal refinery here about halfway mapped out. I don't have the output for the liquid yet, simply because I'm not sure exactly what to do with it. It comes out like super hot, and I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Um, I may end up just pumping it back in here, but it's a little weird. I've got to think about that a little bit more. Of course, up here I have the power station about half mapped out, like I had said I was going to. I am not yet set up to bring this stuff out, but I also don't have any power wires set up either, but that's because I do not yet have low resistance conductors. Now that I have a semi-regular source of refined metal, I'm going to want to research that. However, I'm still in the middle of home luxuries and don't want to interrupt that at the moment, since I'm going to want to start switching over to the comfy beds. Other than that, that's about where I am. So I think I'm going to let things go ahead and run. Let our guys wake up here. I should probably try and do a bit of sweep. Is this set to sweep? This is set to sweep only. Liquefiables. Yeah, alright. Let's get anything... Oh, do I have an equivalent over here? Kind of. Sweep only, liquefiable, polluted ice. I haven't seen polluted snow. I don't know if that's a thing that doesn't exist anymore or what. But let's go ahead and say I would like... We'll leave it a priority 5 because it doesn't have to be super soon. But I would like this stuff swept. Alright. So you're running on that to get that going. How is our ventilation going here? It is going a little bit. I think I'm going to set up another oxygen room. Not necessarily because I need more oxygen, but I think I can do this better. That's really the reason. That is all coming that way. Okay, that's a suit thing. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, not too terrible, not too shabby. Building flooded. Oh, the anti... There's a... Yeah. The anti-entropy thermonullifier is right there. Which theoretically means I should be able to... Um... Oh, look at you. You're becoming both steam and water. That is so interesting. Oh, that is so neat. It's also escaping into space. Oh, I wonder if there's space behind this anti-entropy thermonullifier. Oh no, it looks like... Yeah, it opens up to space over here. So we'll have to do something about that if we want to use this guy. We're gonna go ahead... You see, I can't do anything about that water at the moment. The temperature is going up on it, though, so it might turn back into steam again. We're just gonna let that sit for a bit. That is a buried ladder. Buried broken ladders. Alright. Anything coming along here? Looks like they're working on a couple of bits and bobs here and there. That's good, that's good. So I've got this set up for 3 natural gas generators. This is going to pipe out anything that is not natural gas. So that it doesn't, end up damaging our natural gas generators, things of that nature. What did I set these priorities to? Alright, yeah, this is set at 3 because we're not quite ready for it yet. But if they get to it, then hey, sure, go ahead. Just want to make sure that they're doing all kinds of other things first. Alright, this needs its liquid output, and then it's ready. I wanted to check something here real quick. Okay, I cannot make lime in this, so I do have to set up the other thing. What are you set to? Set to 5? Let's go ahead and set you to 6 so that they will actually do this. Alright, that's going on. What do we got going on down here? You're still looking pretty decent. There's, of course, still a couple bottles of crude oil down here, which she's coming probably to get. Yep. How is our temperatures? Yeah, it's a thing. It's existing. They're kind of going down. Which actually, they're not. Temperatures aren't too bad considering, it was like, much higher than this. Alright, alright. Of course, this crude oil is very cold. Just kind of looking at things. I need more Wheezeworts. Where can I find some more Wheezeworts? I think that's the only cold biome I've run into, isn't it? It's been a bit since I recorded, so I'm trying to remember. Oh no, there's one over here. Right, right. But I don't see any Wheezeworts immediately, which is mildly annoying. I need to go a step up here. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's see. How's our germs? Yeah, fairly germy along this track. Let's go ahead. Do that. And we're gonna say... What's this stone here? Sedimentary? Sedimentary. Sedimentary. Sedimentary rock. Boop, boop, so I don't have to step into you. And then we will go ahead and burrow this way. Alright. And then we'll see what we can see over here. Because I could really use more Wheezeworts. I don't want to have to go the powered route of cooling things. And as you can see, I've got, it's slated for a couple of Wheezeworts to be in here. Try and keep things cool. That'd be interesting. How are you guys doing? Temperature's still rising. Wow, it's going up pretty quick. That's going to turn back into steam and escape into space. Which is fine by me. This might prove a problem, however. I might want to get somebody to do something about that. Let's get this little bit mopped up. And then maybe a piece of granite tile right there. Let's turn the priority on that one up. There we go. That way, when this eventually melts, we don't lose all of this atmosphere into space. I mean, it's, mostly polluted oxygen, but is a little bit of regular oxygen here, too. I could always drop a, what's it called, deodorizer in here. It's possible. Although this is doing a pretty good job of keeping it all out. Alright, you are coming up. You're gonna do that, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, no, you're mopping. Alright, you're mopping. And there you go, you did that. Take that up. Bam. Done. Alright, good. Now that'll prevent this oxygen from leaking out once this all melts. How did this end up cooling off to become liquid in the first place? That's what I'm starting to wonder. Weird. We'll deal with it when we need to deal with it. Anything along here coming along? Looks like no. The answer to that is no. Alright. What do we need to do? Ah, good. This is ready. So we also need to put in a rock granulator. Probably there. Power, heavy watt. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Ah, good. The home luxuries is complete. Let's get on to low resistance conductors. Let that be a thing. I do want to also end up getting industrial storage at some point, but that is a lot of research. I think I'll queue that up right after the low resistance conductors is done. Oh, look at this. Gotta do this again. Come on, guys. Oh, there's a bunch here, too. Oh, there's several spots missing there, too. Come on, guys. Get all this stuff mopped up. Where's this water coming from? I have no idea, because there's no water up here. Seriously, there should be some water up here if there was water down there. I mean, it can't have come from all the way up here, can it? No, because there's no direct route down. Oh, look, more water. There we go. Alright, we got water going in for research. Oh, you need to be a higher priority, don't you? I did not set any of these things to a higher priority. Damn. Alright. You have no power. Am I out of coal? I'm out of coal, that's why. How's our little hatches doing? Hey there, little hatches. How are you doing? What are you storing anyway? Sedimentary rock. Okay. We have no power. I need more coal. How are you doing? You're incubating. You're at 96%? 5% per cycle, so that should hatch this cycle. Good. Oh, there's a little hatch over there still, apparently. There's still so much random stuff laying around. Gold amalgam. Okay, it looks like you're coming over here to get this stuff ready. Excellent. They're starting to build that. How is our research coming along? Not great, because there's no power. Right. Power. Is there something we should be doing about power? Coal. I think I've excavated most of the coal I can easily get to. I mean, there's this stuff. I don't want to bust into that chlorine, though. How about over here? Looks like a similar situation. There's a little bit more coal. Get that. You could probably get that, but that's going to require getting those. Yeah, there's a little bit here and there we can get, but we got to get those hatches going so we can get that coal going properly, and, of course, more importantly, we'd be getting this guy up and running. Yeah, I'm waiting on that, because I want that to be where the power comes out, because I want to set up a little power storage in here. If I can use the smart batteries, then I'll be able to set this up to run all on its own. Which will be nice. That is pumping into a little room. Right, okay. Just double checking my setup here. Yep, everything looks good. Alright, good, good, good. You're picking up sleet wheat grain. I should really... Oh, hey, yeah, I got a... There's still a couple of Weezeworts up here, isn't there? Well, there's that one. Okay, there's one over here as well. Oh, hey, look, there's another anti-entropy thermo nullifier. I didn't realize there was another one all the way over here. Well, that's neat. Alright, so I got two of those to work with, it looks like. Oh, look, more steam. Oh, that stuff boiled away into steam, too. We got a little bit more water coming down. This is very interesting to me. So space exposure makes things heat up rapidly. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a way I can use that. I mean, obviously it's enough to turn water into steam. I gotta think about this. There's gotta be a way for me to take advantage of that heat. This is, of course, just sitting here. I'll be able to close that up a bit if I need it. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do with this guy, but I know I can make some serious use of it. I just am going to need a better system for hydrogen, because even this one isn't really keeping up with my power demands. I should... Yeah, I might need to throw in some automation here. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking today. I know I'm not talking nearly as much as I normally do, but I'm at a stage where I'm waiting on a few things to be done, and I'm really trying to get some of these, things thought out. Did this get done yet? Oh, good, it did. Alright, you... No fabrication's queued. Is that all? Okay. Let's see. Eggshell to lime. Yeah, that really seems to be the thing I need this for at the moment. I have slightly more than I need. So I can get one thing of lime, but that's 5 kilograms, so that's quite a bit. Let's go ahead and get that done, and then we can, basically start queuing up to make a bit of steel, because we need that for, like, blast doors and stuff. Do I have that researched? I don't think I do. Oh, yes, I do. I do have that researched. So, that's good. Do I have... I do not have steel listed with you yet. That's weird that it's still showing this. Interesting. You are priority 6. Okay, so they're gonna start doing that. Nobody's coming to get these guys. Oh, that's because this is all priority 5, isn't it? Not that. Let's cancel this. And let's do it again. Sweet, priority 6. Oh, hang on, never mind. Looks like all the ice is gone already. Alright, never mind. Never mind. And I'm not that concerned about the other random junk sitting there. We got a bit more stuff coming up. That's good. Gonna need some blast tiles out here. Alright. Just kind of bumbling about a bit this episode. Okay, how are we doing here? We could use a bit more of that. How are we doing on plastic? We got plenty of plastic. Are you just... You're not on auto bottle, but you were using up... Okay, you've used up the last of that. So I'm gonna have to turn auto bottle back on if I want to process more oil. But I'm also... Okay, and this is all getting picked up. Okay. This is slowly all melting away and then turning into steam. At least the stuff out here is turning into steam. Interesting. Alright, you are just sitting there, being ironed. Okay. I think I'm just about there. How's our research doing? Yeah, we're just about there. Okay, as soon as that research is done, I can bump up the priority on the other things. You're now going to go do that, apparently. How's my food? Got plenty of frost buns, got a few meal ice. Not nearly as much food as I would like at the moment. That's only about a little over 2 cycles worth. Where's my food prep area again? Like I said, it's been several days since I recorded this last. So I'm needing to refamiliarize myself. Where is my Food prep area. Oh, it's right there. Oh, this is disabled. Let's turn you back on. Hey, research complete. Alright, let's queue up our next set of research, which I would like to be the industrial storage. So that means... Oh, because we're going to need our smart battery anyway, and that's along the chain. So, bam. There we go. And that'll give us a few other interesting things as well, some of which we're going to need if we ever want to make use of this geyser here, the volcano, the copper volcano. I'm really going to have to think about that a bit more, though. Oh, yeah, I have a Weezewort seed right there, too. Alright, so let's go ahead and say you can become 6. The whole shebang here. There we go. So now that'll start getting done. Let's take a look over here. This is still boiling off. Little bits and bobs. This temperature does seem to be going up. And I have no problem allowing this water to boil off. I know I'm having some water issues. You know, that is millions of germs. Can't help but wonder if there might be a good way to clean that. If I get the water storage, yeah, alright, I have an idea. We got some chlorine over here, good, some chlorine over there. Alright, I have a plan. And that'll get me a bit more water, I'll be able to automate it a bit. Okay, yeah, I'm slowly working out a plan for some of this. Good. And it does appear that that is just filled and not doing anything. There was something I was noticing. I started playing a game of this for fun, and I've noticed that so my other game, I'm pumping polluted water into the metal refinery, and it is constantly using small amounts of it. Now, I don't know if that's what's going to end up happening as soon as I plug in an output or what, but for now it seems to be alright. Have you processed? I guess you did. I must have lime now. Is that consumable or... Lime, yeah, 5 kilograms. Alright. Now, does that mean I now have access to steel? What do I need to get steel? Am I missing a piece of research? Smelting. I should have steel available. Why do I not have steel available? Plastic ladder. I might want to do plastic ladder. Metal tile, no. Bunker tile. Yeah, see, it says missing resources steel. I should be able to make steel in the metal refinery, right? Is there some other piece of refinement that I'm missing? I mean, not the kiln. That produces ceramic. Glass forge produces glass. Polymer press. No, it should be in the metal refinery, but for some reason, I am not seeing... Yeah, that's mildly annoying me. Alright, so anyway, you know, I should probably use this thing. I'm not entirely certain what it does. I know it is supposed to add a trait to a duplicate, but I don't know if it's always a good trait. That's kind of part of why I'm been holding off on it. Oh, looks like there's a bit of mopping to be done here. There we go. Go ahead and do that, guys. They're making progress this direction. That's good. I wasn't really paying attention to that, but... Okay, this might be the edge of the map, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, that might be the edge of the map. Okay. I don't see any neutronium yet, but... Oh, I guess this, yeah, it's downtime. Off you go. Our immune systems are doing good. Bert's a little stressed, but Bert's always a little stressed. Oh, hey, I was making better beds. Oh, look at this. I gotta mop more again. Where does this water keep coming from? I thought I got rid of most of the ice up here. Well, I guess there's still some sitting around like this, but where... Alright, I need to sweep. You are getting a priority 7 sweep. Sweeping all that up. Look at that as well. Maybe you. If I can sweep up this ice, then hopefully it'll leave things alone. Look at this little bit of natural gas. Where did you come from? Just kind of doing bits and bobs here. No progress has been made on this whatsoever. Okay. How's our... Okay, yeah, so I can start putting in a couple of other things too, since I now have this thing. So I want heavy conductive joint plate. You are expensive. You'll go right there. Oh. We are looking for heavy conductive wire. Wow, that is expensive. Alright, we're gonna bring you along here. Yeah, that's more than all I have. So I'm gonna have to wait for the remainder. It does mean that I'm gonna have to get access back up here again. Probably fix that ladder. So we're gonna have to set... Let's see, are you? Good. We're gonna have to set a dig for, let's see, 2 up. Well, yeah. We'll do that, and then we'll see about some of that. Probably a little bit of that out of the way. Alright. We should also be able to sweep you guys. Hey, hey, spacesuit! Good, picking up that iron, getting it swept. There's more water coming in. Let's get some of that mopped. Yeah, you're flooded. Oh, there's some more water here. Oh, you know, I'll bet I know what keeps happening. So this water melts, drips down, and then the stuff that's up here turns back into ice. I'm almost positive that's what's happening now that I think about it. Okay, interesting. You still don't have steel for me. I'm gonna have to look up, see if maybe there's a bug, or if I'm totally derping on something there. Yeah, I really need to think about that. Okay. So let's see. Do I want to do it that way or that way? I could do it either way, I suppose. Let's see. Here, minor only dig. Okay. What did I have the priority on that set? That's 5. So let's fix that to 6. You as well. We're not quite to smart batteries yet. Yeah, we're still working on automatic control. Then we need generic sensor. Now, the main problem is that I've noticed with these smart batteries is that they only hold about as much charge as the tiny battery, so I'm going to need a ton of them. And, of course, they don't take into account power from the entire system, so I can't really use the large batteries with them and expect the large batteries to fail before shutting this stuff off. Yeah. But this does seem to be an episode mostly of research. Did I set these guys, like, super high or something? No? Alright, let's actually set the research up to a high priority. What are you? You're a high priority, but you need more coal. There's a hatchling. Oh, there's a hatchling egg. You are at 9% incubation. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and there's a little hatchling. I see it following around. Okay. I need more coal. I'm gonna have to get more coal here. And we're gonna have to say I would like... That will do. Because I am not yet ready to do things like filter out chlorine. How is my oxygen? I should always check on that every so often. Just in case something has broken down and I didn't notice. Alright, things seem to be okay down here even. Wow. I got a lot of oxygen pumping. How's my temperatures? Not too shabby. It's starting to push back, it looks like. That's good, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, there's a big temperature difference, like right there. Just below the plant to even with the plant. Interesting. I know how the Weezeworts work, but it's still interesting to look at. Alright, let's get that mopped up. Have they gotten that coal for me yet? Yes, they have. Okay, they got that coal for me without building that ladder somehow, so I guess I'll just cancel the ladder. Could use a little... Let's see if they can manage to get these. Because I could use those two as well. I could really use the remainder of this coal deposit, but I want to get some filters set up first. I'd like to clear out this entire area, because there's some algae here I could use. There's a bunch of iron ore I could use. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just looking here real quick, because sometimes there's geysers and stuff hidden behind things, and I've discovered that apparently they're not always on neutronium. They're only usually on neutronium. But since you can analyze them, they always have a priority thing. So if I'm curious about maybe there being something behind an area, I can turn on the priority thing, and as long as it's not a plant that I can obviously see, it might be a geyser of some sort. Alright, so let's see. I still haven't gotten a regular water geyser, which is... Wait a minute. I mean, okay, that's going to seem a little suspicious, but there is a little drop of water there. Ooh, what are you? Neutronium! There's probably a geyser here, and I'm judging from the fact that that's regular water. Maybe it's a water geyser. Alright, how do I get over there with the least amount of fuss? This way. Let's put in a regular old manual airlock of iron. I'm almost out of iron, too. Ugh. Gonna need more resources. How are these things going up here? They're not. Okay. Did I have this set as a relatively... No, that's set as a 7. I should also bump up the repair on that. What is my... Do I have a miner? Is my miner... Oh, hey! Some of our research is done. That was automatic control. Okay. Alright. Oh, wow. I've run over the course of the episode just because I've been so focused on things. Alright, we'll close this out. You know, we'll close this out here. I'll probably end up running out the cycle off camera. But I'll start exploring this direction to see if I can't see what that is. But yeah, so mostly just research done this episode. A little boring, I know. But sometimes you just gotta micromanage a little bit of this stuff. We did get the rock granulator and the metal refinery built. I've gotta find out what is wrong with, you know, being able to get steel, though. There might be another research I need to do for steel. I'll have to look into that in between episodes. But that is going to do it for this episode. So, until next time, have a good one.